Professor Coupe, thank you so much for joining us, Professor. So, we're here now at the Groenkloof campus, and this is the beginning of a semester for arguably the people who are going to mold the future. And as someone who is leading a world-class university and you want to produce world-class graduates, how important is it that the next generation of educators has come and chosen the University of Pretoria?
Absolutely. I would like to congratulate everyone who didn't make a mistake by choosing UP. That is the place to be. This is the top university on the continent, up there with the rest in the world. We are in the top 1.9% of universities in the world. But also choosing to be an educator, choosing faculty of education, again a winner. My parents were school teachers. My mom taught me in grade 1 and 2. That's why I'm standing here today. You can't lose. Nobody who becomes anything in the world, a doctor, an accountant, an architect, passes through teachers. Without teachers, you can't be anything. And education is the only successful route to successful moral and ethical, let me say. Because you can try and steal, shoot around, but you'll be arrested. But if you really want to be a proper human being and follow Ubuntu, you get an education, and that education takes you to the top. So I'm really proud of everybody who's here. I'm also proud of everybody who chose UP, and I'd like to thank you again. And I'm also proud that we can now come back on campus. I'm hoping that in the next month or so, the doctors can say we can throw away the mask and then actually chill, and also be full in classrooms, do all of the sports we want to do. I think this COVID thing is very tiring now, and it needs to go away. So, but I think let's be careful in the meantime, and then make sure that we are there when we have to celebrate. When the masks go away, we must have a big party here and actually. So thank you very much, and please focus on your studies, stay safe, keep safe, and make sure you get that degree.
Thank you so much. Now, before you go, Prof, I mean, you've captured everyone's attention when you mentioned party. So as soon as the masks go off, you're going to be expecting that. But again, like we mentioned, you're leading a world-class institution, and like we mentioned, these are the educators of the future. The world is changing. We're back on campus after a long hiatus away. Now everything has changed. And as they go out and they're going out into the field, what can you, I think you have been in the eye of the storm as someone who has, like I mentioned, led this institution through such a weird time, so to speak. What can you say to them as they go out into a world that is changing and they're going to now mold and impact so many other lives out there?
Everyone who has been through COVID has gone through a torrid time, we can say that. But I think everybody who's standing here today has shown some resilience. Whether you're in matric and you did your matric under COVID, and then you got all of those distinctions, got a high AP scores, and you are standing here as a student at the top university, that means you are made of stellar stuff. So, and all of us had to be made of stellar stuff to show resilience, to show courage, and to show determination. That will take us forward. Everybody who graduates from UP becomes a leader in their chosen sphere of career, and they make it in life. And the UP students are leaders. And I sit at my office proud that if you go company by company, you find that there are UP people who are managers, top executives there in schools and all of that. You know, without UP, frankly, South Africa would be nothing, I'm telling you.
Well, so I'd like to tell you, just echo the Prof's sentiments that you've made the perfect choice by coming to UP. Everyone, please give Prof Coupe a round. Prof Coupe, round of applause. There we go. So, of course, please feel free to mingle again. Please maintain social distancing and keep your masks. The Prof, I'd like to believe, will be available to take photos, as I believe a lot of you are eager to do so. Let's get some more music in the background, and please, of course, like I mentioned, go around, ask questions, and make sure that you get the best start to your university.